Hello and welcome to the TCF Morning Show. It is Thursday, November 14th. It is the end of the week for the show. We have gotten ourselves through the first four shows, boy. Well, not yet. We're still at the beginning of this one.
Yeah, that's
But
true. We've made it to the intro of the first show.
we see the finish line for the week. Our first official week is in the books. I am joined by Boomy. You can follow him on Twitter at BoomyTCF. And then Matt, you can follow him on Twitter at schools_01. You can follow me at ZLilja, LILJATCF. And you can follow the main page at typical_Chicago. We would like to thank our sponsor. They were nice enough to share our video this morning. I'm very excited about this. It's going to be a very fun relationship that we have with the Money Otter. The Money Otter. It brings this show to you people. The Muddy Otter is a handmade pottery and woodworking business based out of the Lake of the Ozarks. The business was started by two married artists. My best friend from high school, Mitch Prentice, and his wife, Hannah Prentice. They do this in their garage. Like I said, this is something that none of the two of us or three of us could do.
No.
First of all, I don't think we have the endurance to do that right now. It's kind of crazy. I've seen how they do it. I, for one, no, I don't. Maybe Boomy does because he does says he works out. We don't know about that for real.
Wow.
But if you'd like to learn more about their work or buy a gift for the holidays, like we said, you have until tomorrow, which is going to be the 15th. If you'd like to get your holiday orders in and have them guaranteed on time, you got to get them in by tomorrow. Go to their website, themuddy.otter.com. Go to their Instagram. They got nice pictures of their stuff on there. It's just all beautiful stuff, handmade, made with love. If you want to go over their Facebook page too, check them out. Like you said, you have until Friday, November 15th to get your orders in so they can guarantee them by Christmas. Again, thank you to the Money Otter for being our first sponsor of the show. There you go. Boomy's got the up there on the screen. Beautiful, beautiful. If you like to go out there, they got whatever kind of pottery you like. They do mugs, but if you'd like to just message with them, my mother is getting something with Mitch, and they are nice enough that they will communicate with you on what you want them to do. Mitch is a super nice dude, great at communicating, unlike me, I'm not.
And a great follow on Twitter, too.
Great follow on Twitter. He says it how it is for sports fans. But, yeah, let's get into the sports side of it. We got Blackhawks they're in Las Vegas tonight, right?
Yeah, they're at Las Vegas tonight.
They didn't.
Currently up 3-2 right now. 6:37 to go in the second.
Love it. Boys, the Blackhawks are looking to do a little bit better. Lately, they were back to 6-7-1, 6-7-2 as of right now. I know they're 6-7. Don't know their overtime record here.
6-7-4 right now, Zach.
6-7-4. Holy cow!
Yeah, but they've cut the dump and chase play offensively and actually trying to get back to what they used to do a little bit more. Just open it up and let the guys carry the puck in and let your playmakers take care of the make plays. Let them do what they do instead of trying to be a grinded out team. Team offensively, they're not a grinded out offense. They're not ever going to be with Patrick Kane and Strome and DeBrincat and Taves being your offensive force. So I don't know. You got to let them do what they do.
They got.
Sod almost pounded another one. It looks like we got Hawks going to the power play now too. So.
All right. I just think they got to get consistent, man. Like they've had, I feel like, so they went their last three games. They went win. They lost in a shootout. They won the game before. Other than that, like they haven't won 2 games in a row all year back till October 14th, October 18th. You got to get some consistency going if you're going to stay alive. They're not, buried themselves outside of, contention early, but it's going to get to the point where like you got to start performing and doing it consistently if you have any intentions on being anywhere near a playoff spot. So just got to get.
Absolutely right. Couldn't agree more. I mean, just you gotta be disciplined. You gotta make the smart plays, especially when the back end isn't as good as what it used to be and what's been expected in years past. But defensively they still got improvements to make, but they're starting to play a little bit better. They're definitely playing a lot better offensively, and I just want them to be good. I want them to be competitive. They're not going to, win a cup this year most likely, but at least give us something to watch.
Hey, a team like St. Louis has shown that if you just get in the playoffs, anything can happen. So,
that's the thing about hockey. You get a hot goalie and a couple forwards that are pounding the puck in a couple times, and you can really anything can happen.
It does look like after the last game they're having more fun with it, and maybe they've turned it around, and we can get it moving.
Yeah, definitely.
Matt, do you think Corey Crawford or Leonard is the guy going forward? Because I'm still kind of torn. I think Leonard's having a better year, but I don't know if
Leonard's definitely been better this year, in my opinion. You just don't let a guy like Crawford just sit on a bench and stew. He's too talented. He's just as likely as anybody to bust out and kind of get on a hot streak. He's shown in the past when he's hot, you can really ride him for long stretches of time, and you can win a lot of games. Because there were stretches, 2-3 years ago when the Hawks weren't playing as good. Their record was better than they probably were playing. Some of the analytical stats were showing that too, and there's expected regression. But Crawford just kept, getting shut out after then he'd go, a game with a goal or two, and then Beck was shut out. He was just dominant there in stretches. So you can't just let that get on the bench and just never get back out on the ice. So I think the platoon options are the only way to go when you've got two talented options like that. And really, when you get down to the playoffs, and if they get into the playoffs, is when you're going to have to make a decision.
Absolutely.
On to a topic I know Matt will be very excited to talk about, the Kobe White game. What do you have, 20-something? 20-something.
The new Kobe. 27 points in 27 minutes.
Roy Williams told him to go out there and just play like Kobe.
That's efficiency, man.
That is efficiency.
You know what it does mean is Roy Williams just got to be in the stadium every time they play now. It's just a fact.
I agree.
I got no issue with that.
Coach. You can't do any worse than this clown we have running the show right now.
Well, I think he'd rather be at USC.
He's not leaving Carolina, especially for the bullshit show.
I know.
No, I mean, those two they've got a kind of a different relationship. It seems like than a lot of other players in Williams in the past. Like he's had guys that he's been close with, but I've never seen him at one of his players like 6-7 games into his career, or whatever, 10 games into his career, however deep they are. Going sitting in the basically courtside to check him out. Usually you'll see him like after the tournament's done, and he'll show up at a game in April or something like that. But it's kind of odd, in my opinion, to see him in November at a game. Well, really cool. I know they had a really good relationship in college, and Kobe White's one season, so that was cool to see. But back to last night, White was he was hitting. He's a streaky shooter. That's one thing Bulls fans are gonna have to use.
Yeah,
when he's hot, he's hot, and when he's not, just get out of the way. And he will be laying as many bricks as anybody. But when he is hot, man, he's like NBA Jam, dude.
He shot 63% from the 3-point line last night. He shot 57 from the field. And, looking at his game log, his field goal percentage last night goes 57. Before that, it was 25, 23, 46, 0, 33, 25, and 40.
Yeah, I mean, I think he was shooting 28% from three going into the game last night.
If he can shoot 57% from the field, we might have a Hall of Famer on our hands.
Oh yeah, give me the 40-50, 40-50-80 from him, and that's dangerous.
Exactly. I love it.
On to a topic that I am not very excited about. Daylight savings bill in Illinois. It's a law a bill that will pass that we are just going to live by the daylight savings. Two states that do that now. Alaska, Hawaii. I think they
for good reason. Yeah, Look where they're at. They're 6 hours behind us.
6 hours behind us. So I think this is ridiculous. It was like a 40-1 or 2 vote on it. I think it's kind of ridiculous. I don't think it's smart. I hate daylight savings time.
Hey, but why don't you like this though?
Why?
I don't know what it's going to do. I'm not going to lie.
It's going to eliminate.
I don't want to be the different one. I don't want to be the different one.
It's going to eliminate the sun going down at 4:30 in the afternoon in the winter.
If that does that, then fine. I might have been sold with 1 point.
I think that's the whole intention of it. So, I mean, like summers, the sun will go down at like 7:30 instead of 8:30.
Wait, does that mean we're going to be in the Eastern time zone, though, for parts of the year?
Yes.
I think so.
That's going to fucking suck for sports.
Yeah, that's going to mess me up.
I'm not a fan of it.
We're going to have games starting at like 5 and 6 o'clock then. Don't forget that. That's brutal.
Not a fan of it.
Oh, I'm going to set a billion reminders on my phone, like for Cubs and any games, to be honest. I mean, but
let's really rethink that. How badly is getting out of work at 5 o'clock when it's daylight still? Is that more important than getting your ass home and getting in front of a TV before a 6 o'clock game? I mean, that's insane. 6 o'clock start times?
I'm not.
See,
essentially what it is.
I get it. I get what you're saying, but like, I'm also a guy that gets off of work at like 3:30, 4 o'clock. So
do I. So I don't see. I
actually no. It'd be like what? It'd be like 8 o'clock start times. What am I thinking?
Oh yeah, it does go the opposite way. Yeah, okay. In that case, never mind. I am against this bill.
What is happening here?
Never mind.
I'm so backwards on this whole time zone thing.
I'm gonna have to like watch YouTube videos or read an article or something like deeper onto this because I'm confused as shit, man.
This is why I just leave it alone.
That's what I think. We're complicating something that doesn't need to be complicated.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Booby had me flipped on the other side. Let's do it, and now I've re-flipped myself again. I'm flip flopping like I'm worse than Cap right now. What the hell is going on here?
I just can't believe it was such an overwhelming bill passed. That's it moved on to something else. I think it went through the Senate, but
these idiots in this state can't pass anything else anywhere near that unanimous. But God forbid, we want to mess up everybody's lives with a daylight savings change. Yeah, let's all be unanimous on that.
Everybody freak out and vote unanimous. It took us like 5 years to pass marijuana and gambling, but it takes us 3 days to pass daylight savings.
I think it's still got ways to go.
Capital spending bill, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, we have had one of those.
Still got a little bit to go. We had Disney Plus drop. I think was it 2 days ago. We got Netflix signing a deal with Nickelodeon to bring back, or like they're gonna redo some shows and stuff like that. And it's pretty much just Netflix saying that we know we're kind of screwed with the Disney Plus, so we need to go make moves other places. I think it's like a multi-year deal between Netflix and Netflix and Nickelodeon. I think either way, it's good for us because I actually got Disney Plus, and I'm very excited about it. I mean, there's some very cool old movies on there. They got some newer stuff, but it's really got a lot of features that I am excited about, even though I'm not a child. But I think it.
That's debatable.
I think it really does, though. It will. It'll get people of older age to watch too, because there's a lot of movies that we watch when we were younger. Even though, and there's even movies not just Disney though. There's The Simpsons on there, and there's because I did not know this that Disney had bought Fox.
Yeah,
I did not know that. So there'll be.
Did
Fox.
You see the big uproar with the Simpsons thing?
Why?
There was so when The Simpsons was written, it was not produced and the animation wasn't done in widescreen. So when they put it onto Disney Plus, they did it in widescreen and cut off like 10% of all of the screens. So like all the true diehard Simpsons fans were pissed because all the animation that got eliminated from them making widescreen. Oh. It was like trending on Twitter.
That's crazy. I mean,
get over
still
it.
The same. Like they're still.
No, it's not. No, have some respect. All right.
I mean,
I don't know.
I like The Simpsons just as much as you do, and I don't really care that much about the features.
Yeah, I do.
On the
great
corner.
Show. I mean, obviously, any show that runs that long.
Sorry, they're giving you they're giving you all the seasons of The Simpsons for like $7 a month.
All the episodes of The Simpsons on FX or like the FX mobile app. So, and it's free.
Well, good for you and everyone that's mad about a stupid edge of the corner. I can't believe people are mad. This is what's wrong with people. We get mad about the stupidest shit. It's just like
I was pretty jacked when I went. I was pretty jacked when I went on Disney Plus though, and like the Sandlot was right there.
The greatest game ever played.
I threw Toy Story on for Owen tonight from it. It was
Rookie
pretty
of the
sweet.
Year.
He was Rookie of the Year was on there.
Rookie.
Do they have all the like Disney Channel original movies like Zach was saying?
Lizzie
about,
McGuire,
Luck of the Irish?
Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, the series. Oh, we got everything.
Oh wow!
I was watching that today.
Wait, but we got to go back to the Netflix Nickelodeon mix up there because or the mashup, I should say. The one thing I got to know is that if we're going to bring back the old stuff, I need to know if Guts is going to be on there.
Yeah.
Legends of the Hidden Tomb.
I can't tell if they're bringing stuff back or they're like redoing stuff.
Hidden Temple. Hidden Tomb. What am I talking? And then we had Double Dare made a comeback.
Yeah,
give me that.
I think it makes it seem like they've got to bring back shows like that.
But what I read was that they're just like the whole.
Yeah, it's not like they're just redoing
the whole
shows.
Agreement is to create new content, not bring back old
new content.
Jimmy Guts 2.0.
It's new content plus like old stuff that like it sounds like they're gonna bring back old stuff. I don't know if they're gonna like bring back the original series or they're just gonna like redo stuff. Sounds like something that somebody's gonna screw up.
Guts needs to make a comeback. That's the prerequisite for me. There's a no-brainer that. Come on. It's basically American Ninja Warrior for kids, essentially.
Yeah.
All I can ever think about is
put it. Like mixed in with sports.
Yeah.
All I ever think about at Nickelodeon now is like the George Lopez theme song.
Yep.
Every night I used to fall asleep and wake up to that. I feel like I only woke up. I feel like the intro was louder than the show itself, so that's what woke me up.
It's just like The Office. You're 100% right.
The Office is pretty terrifying on Netflix at like 2:00 in the morning.
Are you talking the volume of The Office? Oh yeah, that'll wake you up out of a dead sleep.
Yes.
But then there's a button that says skip intro. It's like you could just skipped it for me. I didn't. If I haven't watching, if I wasn't watching the last 4 episodes, like actually, then you could maybe just turn it off for me. But Boomy, we've gotten some positive feedback on this section. Would you have a Boomy's wacky web story for us?
You bet your ass I got a wacky web story for us today, boys.
You sound like you brought your fastball too. You seem a little amped up for this one.
This thing is wild. So we all are in whatever profession we're in. We're in the wrong ones. Okay, we need to quit our jobs. We can still do the podcast from the boat, but we need to go become snow crab fishermen. All right, fellas, because the most expensive snow crab just auctioned off in Japan. How much money do you think it auctioned off for? One single snow crab.
One. Can I get a weight on the snow crab?
It is a 2.7 pound Ixtukobashi crab, which boasts a 5.7 inch shell, and it just sold on Tuesday.
I'm gonna say Well, are we doing prices right on this? Or are we gonna do over unders? Like what? Because Zach says 60,000.
We'll say $1.
If we're gonna do prices right, I'm going 60,001 cents or $60,001.
If I'm Bob Barker, I'm kicking you off this episode if you're going to do that.
But let's hear what it is.
All right, I will say 89,000.
Well, you both went too high. $46,000 for one crab.
I was closer.
One crab.
Should have went the dollar.
It was also purchased by the same company that had previously set the record last year when it paid $18,300 for a single crab. This company has spent $64,300 on 2 crabs in the last calendar year.
That's insane. But my thing is, I don't know if you understand how cold it's going to be on these boats. It'd be freezing. It's probably got to be. Because I remember watching The Deadliest Catch. That seems miserable. That seems absolutely miserable.
But all we got to do, guys, is catch 2 crabs.
But Boomy, if it's that expensive, I don't think it's going to be easy to catch. If it's that easy to catch.
This is the best part. The representative from the company that bought it says, and I quote, "I believe it has good crab filled with meat." You think you'd hope it's good crab meat? $46,000.
Imagine you get it.
Sounds like he's rolling the dice.
Imagine you get it and it's like spoiled.
If I'm going to spend $46,000, I want that thing X-rayed. I want it scientifically tested that it's the best goddamn crab meat Japan could find.
That's insane.
That's a severe gamble.
Imagine you open it up. You open it up and it's just gross inside. It's just like, darn it, we spent $60,000 or $40,000 on a gross snow crab.
Unbelievable.
That's unbelievable.
What are you doing?
That's just people who have too much money, I feel like.
Well, I think it's like a company that owns sushi restaurants, and they turn around.
Well, then that makes sense.
Documentary on the giant tuna market. Like, have you ever seen in Japan they sell like 300-pound tuna fish?
Yeah.
And like superior cuts. Well, they sell them for hundreds of thousands of dollars. But then they'll make like one little like tiny cut of this thing costs like $250. So if you make 10,000 cuts out of it, you're making your money back.
So you're telling me I'm not getting a crab cake made with this? That's what you're saying.
You're not getting one made from that. I might get you one from like Walmart or Aldi, but definitely not from this company.
It may be like a stuffed animal.
Yeah.
But yeah,
absolutely.
I'm out on looking for the snow crab because I already know it's going to be miserable. It's got to be miserable. If it's $60,000, there can't be anything good about it.
Yeah, you couldn't pay me enough to do that job.
Well, yeah, I think there could be a price.
No, I'm pretty lazy when it comes to physical labor. So,
even trying to go out and get expensive ass snow crab.
Depends what the price is, man. I'd have to think about it. Maybe in the summer when I'm not working.
Maybe
a summer.
Boomy, you know what you can maybe do this summer?
I'd be like Forrest Gump on the boat, man. That'd be sweet.
Boomy, I got a thing you could do this summer. What? Yeah. Boomy, this summer, maybe you could learn from our friends over at the Muddy Otter how to do some pottery. Make some pottery.
We might have to take them up on that for some content.
I'm saying, I think it would be a good lesson for us and just to prove.
That sounds like something I'd be better at. And I don't even think I'm going to be good at it, but I think I'd be better at that than finding $46,000 crab.
I would.
I have a feeling we're going to end up like getting a bowl made, like a cereal bowl that just doesn't hold in the cereal.
Oh, no.
It's probably have a hole in the bottom of it.
And they'll be so nice to us. Be like, oh, no, this is so nice. And in their head, they're like, Boomy, I don't.
These guys are idiots. That's what they're going to say.
But like I was saying, the Muddy Otter, they make handmade pottery and woodworking business They're based out of the Lake of the Ozarks. I know. I got a buddy who goes down there in the summertime. It is a beautiful little area down there. The business was started by two married artists, Hannah and Mitch Prentice, from the area, local people. But they have moved over to the Lake of the Ozarks. To learn more about their work or buy a gift for the holidays, check out themuddyotter.com or find the Muddy Otter on Facebook or Instagram. Boomy had pulled up the Instagram for you. They have all their beautiful pottery on there. On the Facebook, like they got some tutorials on how they do it, just to prove that they know. That just shows that. Thank you, Boomy. It shows to the people how people like me, Boomy, and Matt would not be fit for this in lots of ways. I just don't think I could do it because I'm just lazy. I'm not. And
we're kind of dumb.
Oh, I would. The dumb. That was kind of mean.
I'm included in that.
But they want you to get your order in. If you want to make this a holiday gift, which I need to remember this, you have until tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, to get your gifts in, and then they will guarantee it by Christmas. Again, that is Friday, November 15th. You got to get your order in so they can guarantee it by Christmas. Your family will love it. I know my family will love it because I'm not the best at getting gifts for people. It's really not. It's just I don't know. I'm just not good at picking gifts out for anybody. I'm kind of dumb. I would rather, really and truthfully, I'd rather somebody just go, I want this, buy it for me, and that makes my life a lot easier. And I get what you want. Like, I don't know what like my mom or my sister would want or something like that, but I know they would like some pottery from the Muddy Otter. Again, thank you to the Muddy Otter for being our sponsor of the show. Their logo is right here. I love this logo. I just love looking at it during the show. It's a logo that just makes you happy. And boys, I hear they have a TCF mug in the making that will be sitting right here next to me. If you see it right here, is where the mug will be sitting once we get it. I'm very excited about it. They have a Bears mug. I'm gonna put this picture up right here. A Bears mug. If you want to go out, I'm not sure how they do it. If it was a limited time one, but I got a picture from Mitch today from it, and it is sweet. If you are a Bears fan, go Bears. Speaking of that, Sunday. Well, it will be Monday morning. We will be recapping. We're going to be recording after the Bears Sunday night game. Hopefully, we'll be bringing you some good news. We'll recap all of the Sunday football, college football, what happens between now and Sunday night. Like I said, this is the last show of the week. It is Thursday, November 14th. This has been the TCF Morning Show. Boys, we made it through the full week. We officially have made it through the full week.
I got one thing we got to consider doing here in honor of the weekend, and I think it'll get some listener engagement. Is we need to start considering power ranking our fans. I don't think anybody power ranks their fans, and then we can get the fans engaging with each other. So I think it's something we got to start considering maybe. So we need applications from our listeners.
Yeah, I think Matt wants to take this is a good chance for Matt to rank his friends.
Well, I got to shout out my buddy Damien. He's listened to every one of them. He was the one that was big on the wacky web story. So that's the segment that can't go obviously right now. But another one we got good feedback on the Madden ratings too. So we got to start bringing that.
We'll do that once a week. Once a week is a Madden ratings. I promise. Yeah.
That's got to be like a Monday or Tuesday morning.
Yeah, because Sundays, the Monday morning show, we will be packed. Like I said, we got a lot of NFL coming up here. Hopefully, we have some good news on the Bears because it's gonna be, it's a do or die game.
Do or die time, boys.
Especially in LA, you lose to them in LA, season's over. I'm sorry to say, you can't. Matt, how beautiful was that that picture?
Home.
It said "In the Hunt" and they had the Bears on there.
Big Cat said it best he's so right about that. Like he's talked about that for years. Like when you see the "In the Hunt" logo, like the graphic, and your team's still on there somewhere.
I mean, it just gives you hope. We have hope.
There's still a little care. I gotta say though that Seattle winning on Monday night that was a bad loss for the Bears.
Yeah,
they're already at 8 wins. They're them and Minnesota both right now are the 2 wild card teams, and they're both.
But other than that game
3 games up on the Bears.
Game was fun.
It was a great
Russell
game.
Wilson could be up for MVP. That guy is
probably MVP right now. I'm still probably throwing my hat.
That was a bad interception, but still, I mean, if he hits the ball with at least 45 to a minute, I just think he's going to at least get the field goal range or touchdown.
That's all he does.
You know what will be a big topic for Monday morning? Mitch Trubisky, Jared Goff. Who had a better performance? Because it's a big game for both of them. Jared Goff coming off a pretty bad stretch here. He got paid $120 million. As much as you want to be mad at Mitch, at least he's not costing you that much money. You're not tied up to him for very long. At least you can get it with Jared Goff. You are if it doesn't pan out, which it looks like. I mean, he can still come back, but it's not look good this year. So like I said, this is a big game for both teams. But we will see you Monday morning. Thank you for letting us be your we're your cup of coffee in the morning. We're here to wake you up. Thank you all. We love you.
Peace.
See you.